Welcome to Focus. This segment is an opportunity for us to focus on what matters with people, places, and things. I'm your photographer, Darrell Leverage. Welcome to another episode of Focus. Today on the program, I have the pleasure of talking to Adriane Brown, who's running for District 5 of the City Council in Monroe, Georgia. Adriane, thanks for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
What inspired you to run for City Council, and what qualifications or experiences do you bring to the role? I know you ran earlier, 2017, I believe.
Yes.
What do you think you can bring to District 5 if you're elected?
Yes, I did run in 2017. It was unsuccessful, but I did make a lot of traction there. Got a lot of support from the community, and a lot of people knew exactly what I did as far as working for a nonprofit organization. So I can bring a lot of knowledge on the for-profit and nonprofit side of things in order to assist City Council with making major decisions to change the city.
And what are some of the main issues or challenges facing the city, and how do you plan to address them if you're elected?
One of the main issues right now is quality, affordable housing. And note I said quality because we do not have a lot of quality, affordable housing here. And really no affordable housing at all. And this is, statewide, countrywide that we're experiencing this. So with working in the mortgage industry, working with builders, investors in my past, also working with nonprofit lenders and housing, I can bring that experience and what resources we can get together in order to tackle some of the housing crisis that's going on. I believe that's a great deal of it. Transportation is an issue here in our city, doing some research on that and getting some solid answers towards transportation that really make sense is what I really want to bring to the table.
And how do you plan to engage and involve community members in decision making and to ensure their voices are heard?
I have been meeting with individuals throughout this community for years, talking about different problems that they have, different things that they're facing. So as a social worker on that side, I hear a lot of what the community has going on and has faced. So therefore, I'm always in the community asking questions and trying to find out exactly what is on people's mind. I don't go off of just what is my issue. I want to address what goes on with others as well. So we have a plan, me and my team, where we have a target person in each community that brings those issues to me, and we'll tackle them that way. So we do have a set-up strategy in order to tackle that.
How would you go about improving the economy here in the city and attract new businesses? How would you go about doing that?
In the past, I've worked with the GIC team, which is the Georgia Initiative for Community Housing, in order to bring businesses to Monroe. We learned a lot there in order to bring economic development to Monroe. We want to keep it thriving so that we can have businesses that come here and bring jobs for people. And not only just jobs, but we want high wage jobs so that people can actually afford to live here.
And how do you plan to address issues of public safety to ensure all the neighborhoods are safe?
Again, it's the meeting with the community and having target people there to give us feedback on what is going on, and also having a relationship with law enforcement is important as well. So with my background in working with domestic violence survivors, I've had a lot of interactions with the police department on that end, and so I feel like communication and open dialogue is paramount in tackling those issues.
And what steps would you take to improve the quality of public infrastructure, such as roads, parks, public transportation? I think you just talked about that, but with the roads and the parks.
Yes, I've seen a lot of the roads that need improvement here, and a lot of gridlock. With growth has come gridlock, and we definitely need to address that. And that is something that we would talk to planning and zoning about, negotiate exactly how to do that. And I am a business owner, so therefore I know how to sit at the table and negotiate these different things in order to make things happen where it's economical for both the citizens and for the city itself.
And how do you plan on working with the other city council members to try to achieve the goals you'd like to see?
Well, a lot of me believes in, we are able to agree to disagree in a lot of aspects, and I'm okay with that. I'm used to being at the table with a lot of people and negotiating different business transactions. Worked with the city of Atlanta with grants, and we've had to negotiate on those things. I've had to work with dealing with audits, grants, and being able to report those different things. And so, of course, there will be some disagreements, I'm sure, but we should be able to sit down and be able to work out something that can work for both sides.
Walton County and Monroe both have grown a good bit, but especially in the city has seen a tremendous amount of growth. Do you think it's going too fast?
It did catch us by surprise, or it caught me by surprise that it has grown so fast. We weren't expecting for the boom to happen as large as it did, but now we're just having to get it together as it goes and fix it as it goes. I think that the growth is good. I am sure that it will slow down at some point. It's just right now, it's part of the growing pains of bringing new things to a city and growing. So with anything with growth, sometimes it can be uncomfortable. And so right now we're just at a state of growing, and it's a little uncomfortable, but I'm sure that it will level out soon.
And what about Monroe today as it is? What would you like to see different for Monroe tomorrow?
For Monroe tomorrow, I would like to see more inclusion within the city. We have different pockets of, separation, and I would like to just see more inclusion, more people coming together. We have the town green now that's coming, and just having everyone being able to gather there, being able to talk. And even though we're growing and we're big, we still have a small town feel. And so that's what I'm looking forward to with Monroe.
Well, thank you, Adriane, for being here today. Is there anything that you'd like to say to those that are watching for the upcoming election?
Yes. I am Adriane Brown. I am running for District 5 City Council for the city of Monroe. Early voting starts October the 16th. If you want more information on me, please visit my website at adrianebrown.net for more information on me. I do believe that I have special skills and education to come to the table to bring balance to City Council.